Hello, Pisces. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology, and it's so good to be here with you again today. We're going to dive into a more personalized style of reading. I got a new deck that is called the Intuitive Kev's Kipper-ish Oracle deck. I saw one of my favorite readers using this deck, and it's a lot like a Kipper deck. It has different people, different kind of like personality traits, potential for there to be messages like this. So we'll dive into whatever it is that you need to know at this time. Pisces, as I always say, if you are interested in doing a one-on-one reading with me, please go ahead and check out my description box. I do have the ability to book those readings with me at this time. Would love to get connected to you. Love all the beautiful souls that I have gotten connected with so far. It's a wonderful time, Pisces, to really get into your power at this moment. A lot of shifting in relationships, romantic, business, familial that are going on at this time. Trust where you're being led. And let's dive in. What do you have for this collective that is tuned in today, Pisces? Pisces. We're going to pick 4. And I'll see if anything else wants to come out. First one we have is self-love. So there's a kind of similarity to a previous reading that we did. At the end, I picked some angel oracle, and we got the self-love and self-worth. Whoa. Sorry about that. I hate when I screw up my shuffling, but you know, it happens. 3 more, please, Spirit. For my Pisces. Always try to leave timestamps too, so if you guys don't like the shuffling portion or that's taking too long for you, you can always skip ahead. You have the twin flame. Interesting, Pisces. We have animosity. And our last card for you at this time is a karmic feminine. I feel the need to pull one more. Oh, 2 came. But I'm going to just pick this top one. We have confusion and illusion. On the bottom of the deck, we have destruction. Wow, Pisces. Heavy, heavy, heavy energy today. So, what I'm seeing right away is that there is a connection that you have in your life, likely with a twin flame, or at least like a soulmate. That was what was trying to come out under the confusion illusion. So for some of you, this is going to be a twin flame energy. Some of you, this is going to be a soulmate energy. There is animosity in the relationship and a karmic partnership, whether this is the masculine or feminine. The feminine energy came through more strongly today. This could be you, this could be the other person, but regardless, Spirit is asking that you really dive into your energy of self-love in spite of the animosity that you are receiving from this partnership. There is a need for you to focus on the self. When you don't focus on the self and you allow the karmic energies to really take over you, you end up in this state of confusion. You end up in this state of illusion, not seeing yourself clearly. There could be energy of gaslighting occurring as well. And often what happens when we have these twin flame connections, these karmic connections, these energies in our life, these people, they can be family, friends, they could be romantic partners, they could be bosses, teachers. There's a whole lot of ways that you can come into contact with the twin flame, usually of romantic nature though, usually, but not always. You are going to learn deep lessons about yourself and who you are. There is usually a karmic attachment though. Usually the masculine and the feminine. You've known each other before. Your souls have known each other before. Past life influences are heavy in this reading. But whatever is going on, this animosity that either one or the both of you feel in this relationship is leading to some type of destruction. And it's going to cause a lot of ruckus and change in your life, Pisces. But I do see underneath the destruction card is protection and manifestation. So You are being protected at this time. I don't want you to worry. I don't want you to fret about the issues that are going on. Spirit wants you to continue to manifest a new beginning in your life, to focus on you, to really center yourself. Both of these figures here have their eyes closed. They're focused on really allowing the energetic spirit, like the spiritual energy, to come into the body, to allow this destruction or this like tower moment that wants to come forth, to just let it be. And to just allow the things to fall apart as they might. And for a lot of Pisces, what I want you to pay attention to is, as we have these eclipses in Pisces and Virgo, it's going to be affecting the first house of Pisces and the seventh house of relationships. This is going to be a lot of contracts in your life that are starting to fall apart. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on each card individually, and we'll start with the self-love card. And we'll pull some tarot to go into more depth about what is it that Spirit wants you to focus on in regard to this self-love. What does Spirit want you to focus on in regard to this self-love for my dear Pisces? Some of you may be going through shifts right now where you're being forced to appreciate yourself. You're being forced to see your value, see your worth. You're cutting through that illusion lately. Okay, so we have the Temperance, the Death card. I will show these all up close. The Moon card. I like to pick 6. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Sun card. And we have the Four of Pentacles. With the Soulmate card on the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Wow. All right, Pisces. So with the Temperance card here, you're being asked to alchemize this energy that you're going through in your life of transition. Really trying to trust yourself. This is a card where this person is pouring tea, where they're taking it slow, where they're looking at a very balanced version of themselves. You can see behind this figure that there's, let me let this helicopter pass. Okay, sorry about that. So you can see behind this figure that there is a chakra balancing that is going on. So your spirit guides really want you to get back in tune with your body, spending time in nature, allowing yourself to rest. This person is making a cup of tea. This is very grounding. Some of you may do like tea ceremonies, meditation ceremonies, but there's a focus here on taking it easy. It looks like a slow morning. The sun is just rising, and I want you to take care of yourself. At this time, you're being asked to slow down. Actually, let me close this window, Pisces. Coming back around. I wanted to have the window open to let in some fresh air and hear the birds, but we're hearing helicopters. So such is city life, right? You have the Death card here, which is alluding to a transformation that you're going through within yourself. When we see the Death card, I love the representation here of like a moth instead of a butterfly. It's kind of that more darker energy. So you're being asked to shed old layers of yourself, to remember who you are, to focus on the things that bring you joy, bring you value. We have the Sun card as well. So it's like as you're going through this transformation, you're being told to focus on the things that make you feel good. Let go of the things that have held you back, relationships, people, situations in your life, negative self-talk, the way that you feed your body, the way that you treat yourself, the way that you look at yourself in the mirror on a day-to-day basis. Go through this deep transformation. Shed the layers of the old self to embrace and embody the newness that wants to come through for you. So as you go through this karmic relationship with this karmic partner, what's actually happening is there's a level up that is occurring within you. With the Moon card, there have been subconscious fears. There have been a lot of self-doubt. moments that you've encountered. There have been moments of lack of clarity as well, maybe where this relationship is going. Why do you feel so lowly about yourself? There could also be a struggle at times to listen to your intuition that is telling you to change or move on from this relationship. So the moon card is here highlighting that as this full moon in Pisces comes up on the 18th with this eclipse energy, get ready to see yourself in a new way. Get ready to embrace yourself in a new way. And understand that as time goes on and these eclipse cycles happen from about January of 24 to July of 25, there's going to be an invigoration and a new self-love that you will begin to embody if you have not already started on that journey. Three of Cups is telling you to also get out there, have fun, enjoy your time with others. Get out into the world again. Like if you've been really in hermit mode, this is encouraging you to play and have fun. You don't have to drink, you don't have to smoke, you don't have to go to a club, but just be a part of your community again. Open up your heart to fun. Open up your heart to things that make you light. Again, on both of these cards, you just see someone who's indulging and having fun. Sometimes we can take life too seriously, especially when we're dealing with animosity in relationships, especially when there's soulmate energies that are coming to a head, especially if this is someone that you love dearly or you've been entangled with for so long. You can lose yourself and you can forget yourself. But this is asking you to get out there, pursue your like dreams, have fun, be filled with more joy, take a trip, take a break from this like busy life. And I see like a carnival or an amusement park in this one, going out and dancing in the other. So Spirit is also saying an act of self-love that you can incorporate in your life is to actually do things that bring you more joy. Four of Pentacles. Some of you are holding on so tightly, like this person is holding on to a piggy bank. You're holding on so tightly to things in your past that have held you back for too long. This is Spirit trying to awaken you to realize that the real love that you need to have is not for things or for others or outside of yourself. It is within. And when we let go of trying to hold on to the things in our life that don't really matter and are actually bringing more of a weight into our life, we can make room for more things to come in that are more aligned, that bring us more joy. Our Four of Pentacles is not our Eight of Pentacles. Our Four of Pentacles is just a fraction or a sliver of what could be making us happy. And I want you to focus on the energy of what do I need to let go of and release to allow more goodness to abound in my life. And how is this soulmate energy here with this Six of Cups? How are they potentially holding me back? When you look at this picture here, you just see both figures look very happy. Both figures look like, they care about each other. There's love being exchanged. And for a lot of you, the reason why you can't get out of this situation and really see yourself for who you are and see the glow up that wants to come into your life is because you have put a lot of your self-love, or like the love that you really have for yourself, is attached to other people. Spirit is saying, find that glow, that light, that magic within you again, and let go of the energy that you have placed on others to fulfill you, to, complete you. This is time for you to respect and understand, hey, this was a great relationship. It taught me a lot about love, but now I must focus on myself and the love that my heart and soul needs at this time. It's time for you to wake up to the reality that this relationship, this soulmate, this twin flame connection of yours is in many ways holding you back from your truth. So now we'll focus on the twin flame aspect of it all. So for many of you, again, it's going to be a soulmate energy. For some of you, it is going to be a twin flame energy. Let me know in the comments below. Are you going through anything with a partnership? Doesn't have to be romantic, but like a twin flame energy, a soulmate energy in your life that is causing you to have to kind of make some shifts. Let me know in the comments if you feel comfortable, of course. All right, you have the Hermit. What else do we have in this twin flame energy, Spirit, for my Pisces? We have the Two of Pentacles.
for this twin flame. What do we have for Pisces? We have 7 of Cups. So far I'm seeing the energy of you having to go inward. You're trying to balance out the good, the bad, really trying to objectively look at this relationship and see if it's worth it to stay. 5 of Swords. 3 of Swords. Yeah, but you're understanding that there is heartbreak here. And you're confused maybe as to why or where you should go. You know, like, why is this happening? Or how do I end this? How do I get out of this? What are my options going to be? Some of you are still wondering if you should stay or go. A lot of energy coming through. And then we have Hanged Man, so some of you may feel stuck. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have Page of Wands, so you are definitely being asked to take action and to commit to a decision, though. Knight of Wands below that. So, again, with our Hermit card energy here, this person is in deep reflection. You can see the cycles of the moon behind them. So this has been a journey, a process for you. And what I really want you to focus on is the fact that their heart is illuminated in the shadow behind them. So you need to utilize your heart to make the decision that's best for you. If this twin flame connection is not bringing you the joy that you desire, if this twin flame connection is not allowing your heart to be set free, to be happy, to flutter, to expand, and you feel stifled by this relationship, you feel like there's constant arguments, if you feel like you don't really know if there's positivity brewing here, this Hermit card energy is about going within. Finding the answers in meditation, finding the answers and being by yourself at times. So yes, go out, have fun, focus on the self-love, but in comparison, the energy of your self-love compared to the twin flame love is focus on yourself and get out and have fun. But in regard to this person, really go deep. And what we have here with the 2 of Pentacles is this little girl trying to juggle her 2 big, huge ice cream cones. In the traditional tarot, it's going to show someone kind of going back and forth, trying to figure out how to balance or, weighing out the pros and cons, juggling, honestly. And so there might be days where you feel like you want to stay. There might be days where you feel like you want to leave. There might be days where you feel like, wow, there's improvement. And then there's days where there's decline. So Spirit is asking you to really look at this winding road that you're on. You see this pathway behind her. It is not a straight path. There's been a lot of winding roads. There's been a lot of ups and downs. And you're just being asked to evaluate this relationship and see, is it worth it? Only you will be able to make that determination. And I do see you feeling confused, stuck in the head here with the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups can be a card of illusion, and that kind of came out in our deck earlier within the actual KIPPER deck. But this is a card of, what are my options? How do I leave? How do I separate? Would it be best to stay? Maybe you have some finances entangled with this person. Maybe you have a business entangled with this person. There could be something like a child, even that could be keeping the 2 of you together. Maybe you've been working on a project. I'm seeing a book here. And also this could have been someone who really helped you go through a metamorphosis in your life. I see this butterfly here. So you may be feeling, I want to say, a little bit perturbed as to how to move away from them because they have been such a significant part of your life for so long. But you have to really get to the bottom of this and look at the reality. You have not only the 5 of Swords, but the 3 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is about there being fights, arguments, disagreements where nobody wins, constant clashes. And the 3 of Swords is really the energy of heartbreak. This person, when we put these 2 cards together, the twin flame card with the 3 of Swords, there's an energy here of just trying to literally glue the pieces back together that are broken. It looks like she's trying to get this cup to come back together, and the cups in tarot represent love. And so when you're in a situation where it's like all the pieces are shattered, the cup is literally needing to be glued together, is it worth it to stay in this relationship? Is it worth it to be here at this time? Is it worth it to continue to pursue and push forward towards something that is no longer serving you? This energy here is telling me that deep down inside, I know that you feel that there needs to be a change, but in your outer world where there's
obvious, like, the shifting that is needing to occur, there's this hesitation to do it. So you're left here with the Hanged Man. And so this shows her kind of on her ceiling. If you flip it over, here's the bed. And so it's like you're having an out-of-body experience at this time, trying to understand and quantify how to move forward, when your intuition, I believe, is really telling you a truth, a clear answer. Your body is also showing you signs of wear and tear. Heartbreak is there. So I'm sure you feel it within your heart chakra that there needs to be change. So Spirit is saying, make a decision though. When you feel the time is right, never feel rushed, but always be, ready to go, and try to commit to this decision, because the pages are a young energy and the wands energy can be a bit flighty. So there's energy sometimes where you're in and out of a decision where you can't fully commit. Maybe you're getting distracted by those good and bad days. And Spirit is saying, look at the overall picture. Is this truly, with the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, a situation that is worth your time in the long run? Is this twin flame journey over? Have you guys learned all the things that you needed to learn from each other? And is it time to walk into a new place where you see yourself in a higher light, where you're able to be whole without this person taking up half of your energy? Okay, so twin flame journey is a hard one. Some twin flames do get married, some don't. It can be volatile. The relationships can be quite dramatic, but there's always lessons. Now we're going to focus on the animosity and see what's going on there. Why there's like maybe fighting or disagreements, or, why the two of you just can't seem to see eye to eye. What's going on as far as this animosity between this twin flame energy, this soulmate connection? All right, 3 of Wands. I immediately felt the energy of just having a difference in opinion of how to move forward. That could be in so many different ways. It's very vague what Spirit just said, but like, you guys might be like, I want to go left, and the other person's like, well, I want to go right. And so there could literally just be a clash of the way that you make decisions, a clash of the way that the two of you work together. You have the King of Cups. So someone's trying to approach this with emotional stability. So there could be like a hot head and a cool head, King of Cups is very grounded. 4 of Cups. Someone is just definitely feeling very apathetic, disconnected, not sure they want to be here. Focused on the past, stuck in old patterns. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the 4 of Wands. Got an extra card. We got the 6 of Wands. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. Wow, okay. With the 5 of Pentacles underneath that. So, animosity. We got a little bit more going on out here than the other cards so far. So, again, I really feel the energy that you and this person that you're working with could have really bright ideas of the future and what that future could look like. But we're not on the same page as far as what that could look like. Like maybe one of you has the dream or desire of getting married, having a family, 4 of Wands to the Empress energy, and the other one does not see things in that way. Maybe the other one wants to take it slow, take it easy. You're not really sure if you want to move down that route, or at least not yet. So I just feel the energy here of, I'm with somebody who does not necessarily see eye to eye with me. We don't have the same dreams. We don't think the same way. There's someone who's approaching the situation from a very stable mindset, and I think someone who's also approaching it from maybe a more lavish, luxurious mindset. Not to say one or the other is right, but I just see someone who's a little more conservative and someone who's a little bit more extravagant. And there could be just like differing in opinion about how to make this relationship be successful. So then you end up in this situation here with the Four of Cups, where you're trying to make it work, even though it's not really working. You're trying to piece it together. You can see it says new message. She doesn't even want to read it because there's a disconnect that is going on here. There also could be finances involved. With the Seven of Pentacles, do you have an investment? Have you guys been working together on a project? Have you guys been also building maybe this relationship for some time? And there just seems to be something slow about the progress, or an inability for the two of you to work together in a way that is sustainable. I see there being some potential issues for sure, though, around money, maybe the way that you spend money. That's coming up as well with the King of Cups and the Empress. Like maybe someone is like way over the top. They're always spending cash. They're always buying things, and it's putting a pressure on the relationship. So with this Two of Swords energy, you are being asked to make a decision. And to make a decision that fits what you need to do for your life. I want to clarify the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands because those are very positive cards. I don't really see how those could be an animosity. But Spirit, tell me more about this Four of Wands first. The Four of Wands is like a celebratory card. Can be a card of like marriage, engagement, celebrating like the birth of a child, especially with the Empress card here. It could be about a home as well. We have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords, okay? And then what is the Six of Wands? Ooh, I felt the energy of envy just come through for that, okay? That energy came through. There is envy here. The Temperance, tell me more. And the Sun, okay? Interesting. So, what I felt immediately as I was looking at this card is this is like a pageant queen, right? There could be energy within this relationship of one or the other that is connected being envious or jealous of the way in which their life looks. So there may be some disconnect in the way that you guys have finances. One may be more well off than the other. One may be more beautiful, you know, by today's standards. Or there might be something where you like receive more recognition, or where you just have more friends, or something like that is coming through. Because with the Sun card here, I just see there's a lot of accolades, a lot of reward, a lot of people focusing on this energy here. So whether that's you or whether that's the other person, there is an energy of like envy of success. And also with the Temperance card, this person is just being themselves, and they're kind of being hated on for who they are. So take it as it resonates. With the Four of Wands card, I do think that there is a lot of fighting and disagreements going on. We have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. So disagreements, again, maybe about a home, possibly about a marriage. How do we want to move together as a couple? Like a lot of people nowadays, when they enter into relationships, we don't have a lot of that traditional mindset anymore when it comes to relationships, right? So there can be sometimes people who are kind of in that old school mentality of like, let's move in together. Let's, get married. Some people might want to be celibate. Other people are kind of like, I want an open relationship. So expectations is coming up as something that could be off. And it's not to say that one or the other is right. It's just that there is some animosity here, maybe some jealousy, not seeing eye to eye. There's a time and effort that's been placed into each other. You guys have differing of opinions, but somehow are still connected to each other. Could be because of a home, an engagement, family situations as well. So all of that is coming through for the animosity. So it's a loaded card. That's what I'm getting, because a lot of you in here are going to have different relationships. So next one we're going to do is the karmic female. All right, let's see what this energy is here. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit, about this karmic female energy. So we have immediately the Ten of Cups. We have the Three of Swords again popping out. Interesting dynamic there. Ten of Cups is like the happy family next to the broken heart of the Three of Swords. So that's very interesting. We have the Hierophant here.
There is some definitely contractual changes within either family or home relationships, romantic dynamics within that as well. There is a karmic contract that the two of you are working through as well. The female may be the one who is feeling a bit sad. Death. Getting more of your energy, Pisces. Four of Cups. So we are seeing some repeat cards. Just showing that the energy bleeds through. And it actually gives us a little more confirmation that we are reading this effectively. And we have the King of Wands with the Four of Wands again on the bottom of the deck. Below that is that Page of Swords. So the energy that I get right away from this, Pisces, is the feminine energy in this relationship or this dynamic. They really do desire happy home, happy family, kind of like happy wife, happy life energy. But they have been met with heartbreak, destruction, inability to attain that which they desire in regard to this happy home life, happy family life, and may have even been putting in more effort into this relationship than they should have, seeing this relationship through rose-colored glasses, maybe even trying to do a lot of the patchwork as far as when the energy of this relationship has been on the downside, they've tried to pick it up. There was this energy here, especially if you're dealing with family issues, like for those of you who this is not romantic, there is an energy here of there being like this karmic contract. The God hand is involved whenever we see the Hierophant, where there is like established structure, routine, like maybe this karmic female decided to get married because she felt that this was the right thing to do, or she decided to go into real estate or something with this person because it was like the right thing to do, because this was going to build wealth, security. And there was this energy here of this really, really provocative, enticing masculine energy here with the King of Wands, who does show up quite a bit in our Pisces readings as a fire sign. It could be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius that is using their energy negatively, but it also in a way could have been, I feel, very manipulative to this karmic female. So what may have started off as good intentions may have turned into the karmic female not being able to really stand up for herself or deal with this energetic, persuasive, really dynamic energy that comes with the fire signs. So there's been this slow transition of the Death card that we saw with the self-love that came up at the very beginning. And the self-love card was telling us that as you go through the death of the old self, the death of the way that the dynamics in your life used to be, maybe also an ending of this relationship with this karmic masculine that did not show up as heavily of the energy in this reading, you will be able to understand why you're in this apathetic state, like knowing that you need to make a transition or a change, but you just haven't. And I really do feel like strong manipulation energy here with this King of Wands. This is like that typical like businessman who could sell you anything, tell you to do anything, very persuasive, very charming, very handsome type of energy. And so it could have looked like, the Billie Eilish song, I don't know what it's called, but it's just like, I had a dream, I had everything I wanted. It's not what you think, so it's kind of like an energy of not having everything that you thought that this would be. But your goal was to really have this like home life, this happiness, this truly, doing well and having a lot of love energy here. And I see you doing it for the right reasons with that Hierophant. But there was an energy of manipulation that is taking place. You are the karmic feminine energy, I have decided. And let's look into your last card, which is the Confusion Illusion. I think this has a lot to do with the persuasive energy that we just saw through that King of Wands. With Spirit Guides, tell us a little bit more about this Confusion Illusion that Pisces has been dealing with in this karmic twin flame soulmate type of situation.
we have the Hermit card. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Ten of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles even. Okay. And 2 more, please. There we go. Breaking through the illusion. You see that chain breaking on this Ace of Swords? Wow. I love that. That means you are overcoming this though, Pisces. And the Chariot. With the Queen of Cups. Wow. That's your energy, Pisces, at the very bottom of the deck. I want to clarify. What is this Chariot? What is this Chariot, Spirit? We have the Magician and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. And what is this Ten of Pentacles? 3 of Swords in reverse. All right, let's dive in. Knight of Cups now is on the bottom of the deck. So, right away, I'm going to put these cards under here so it looks a little bit easier on the eye. Okay, so right away, this was the card, the Hermit card. It came up in the twin flame energy because you've had to go within to see things clearly, to really understand who is this person that has me all messed up, confused? Who are they really? Again, strong emphasis on a manipulation energy here, whether or not the other person knows that they're doing it. And you, for whatever reason, have been really, really mesmerized or blown away or tricked or deceived by this person. I haven't seen anything like the Seven of Swords come through or anything like Thief come through, but it's almost like in a way that was persuasive for all the right reasons. Like, hey, we can make this work. Hey, this is going to be an awesome opportunity for the both of us. Let's go in on this investment. Let's get married. Let's not get married. Something like that, where there's just this energy here that was just very persuasive. So you had to really go deep within to actually find the truth. And that is when this chain was broken off of your arm. You finally saw through the deceptive energy. You saw through the illusions that were being cast on you. And you realized that this relationship was actually causing you a lot of unnecessary burden, worry. You had a lot on your plate. Maybe you were picking up more of the slack. You were doing more of the work. You were being more open about, your feelings, and you were checking in and, maybe even like taking care of one, like, could have been financially, like taking care of the other a little bit more than they were taking care of you, shouldering the responsibility, especially if you guys have children. There's a very one-sided situation that I see here. And often it was met with, but look at what we have and look what we've amassed, and we have this beautiful family, and we are creating something for the future. And so there is also this energy here of, but then why was your heart so broken? But with the Three of Swords in reverse, I see you coming out of that energy. I see you deciding that you're just going to leave these where they are and move on, walk forward and into that energy of the Queen of Cups, because you finally really understand who you are. You understand that this part of your story was meant to help you to grow. You are embracing a new part of yourself. You are literally coming to life. And so in a lot of ways, the heartbreak that you went through, even though there were times I feel like when there was like a glow up in your life because of this person, you were starting to see the truth, the reality that it was all you all along that needed to come out. This is very much so giving me the energy of that self-love card, where you're focused on your art, your passions, your creativity, your beauty, your peace, most importantly as well, Pisces. And so with the Queen of Pentacles here, whether this is your energy or theirs, it really just comes together for me that this person made it look like, well, all is well. We have certain things in our life that we desire, especially of monetary of monetary gain. So you guys could have had possessions. You guys could have had that home. You guys could have had what looked like a happy family. You guys could have had all these things, but they were illusions and they weren't really what they seemed to be. There is also an energy that's coming through of someone being very greedy or also flashy, someone who values what things look like on the outside more than they were really pouring into your soul. So that's coming through here. And it's hard because when you have all the things that they say you should have, when you have all of the glitz, the glamour, the love, the family, the opulence, it can make it difficult to, and especially in today's day and age, to know that that's not true abundance, that's not true love, that's not true taking care of you, because the heart of the matter is not there. The love, the affection, all of that, that's what's necessary, and that's what we find in our cups energy. We don't have a whole lot of cups energy coming through, okay? There's an energy when I go back to the cards that we picked earlier where there was the King of Cups and the Empress. There was one person who is a little bit more flashy and less conservative, and one person who's like, let's be grounded. Let's focus on the family and things like that. Yeah. Sorry about that. I lost my place. So we were talking about this. Okay. So the last card we have here is the Chariot card, and the Chariot card is about moving forward. But when I see this card, and I pulled this card for myself yesterday, I got this deck yesterday, so I used it for myself. The Chariot card is about moving forward, but there's an energy with this card that just strikes me as almost somebody who's trying to like one-up you or blinding you by this beautiful light behind them. When we clarify it, we end up with the Ace of Pentacles and the Magician. And so in a lot of ways, I feel like somehow, some way, kind of going back to the same story that we were talking about before, that there is this energy of like manipulation, manifestation through you to receive what they desired. You were not able to really see that you were maybe being used, or that you were a ticket or a token to this person's movements forward. The Chariot never has like a negative kind of a stipulation attached. It could just be some of the bias I have of how this person looks, but the energy here of this chessboard is maybe you were like a pawn or a part of the game. And again, they could have been, with this Magician energy, being manipulative, utilizing their powers to quote unquote work against you, or to use you to get them to a place of power, prosperity, lavish life. How did you contribute to this person's life? And also, you know, they're showing up on the bottom of the deck as kind of this like suave character, this Knight of Cups, dashing, sweep you off your feet. Of course, it's going to leave somebody, you know, a little bit confused and delusional, because there was this energy here of it all looks good, you know, is it actually what it looks like? Because I see here that destruction is coming at the end of the day for this relationship. So I don't want to make this video too long, Pisces, but I hope that this message was helpful in some way to you. If you are going through a twin flame or soulmate connection that is kind of dissolving, I see you seeing through it though. And I see you looking back at this situation and understanding that even though there's confusion, even though, you know, you're the karmic female, maybe they're the karmic male, there's animosity. The two of you are twin flames, and Spirit wants you to continue to focus on your self-love above all else, because at the end of the day, all you have is yourself. And if this person is bringing all this energy into your life and not really feeding into who you are, of course, there's going to ultimately be destruction when you see the truth of this situation. You see the truth of how they're approaching you, the manipulation, just the lack of there being a true essence about how to move forward. And you guys aren't on the same path anymore, it seems like. So I hope this helps. I will talk to you again very soon in another video. I love you guys very much. Bye, guys.